pretty sure I am recording. Wait, no, I'm not sure. But let me get everything started. Okay. I want to double check to see if we're recording first. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be sure, because they be doing you petty on this shit sometimes, bro. So I just want to be sure I'm recording before we get busy. I don't know if I gotta delete that one. I think we are recording. Okay. First off, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing okay. I'm locked in. Y'all feel me? You know what I'm saying? We about to lock into this last 4 or 5 chapters of the story. So it's gonna get lit from there. Straight action. Straight locked in action. Like we're locked in. Guess what? My controller is not connected. I love it. I love it. I probably have to start the whole game more. You know what? Y'all finna see the process. Oh, no, you motherfucker. Then I can't turn back big screen. You know, bro. Oh my god. This shit here. This shit here. I shouldn't have did that, right? Let me just close that. I ain't got time. Y'all pissing me off. Close, bam. God damn. Excuse my language. Damn. Look at that. Game already running. Fuck it ain't. Y'all making me mad, bro. Start the damn shit. Damn. Close, bitch. Start the shit. God damn. Sorry, y'all, but damn. Just start the shit. Trying to lock in the shit. That's all it is. Come on, bro. We need to change our way. Doing the same thing we did yesterday. Making beats, getting out, checking face, feeling fine. The same yesterday. Alright, we locked in finally, bro. Damn. Trying to get to this shit. I thought we were going back in time before I explain everything kind of about the story.
¡No hay nadie aquí! ¡Esta también está vacía! ¡Encontré a uno de ellos!
Daphne's ship was always stocked. The room belonged to Passos, my partner in crime. Or maybe someone else's. The bed was made. I could only guess that Passos was upstairs in the thick of it, whatever it was.
Yeah, good shit. You slept in your crib. You slept through gunshots. You know, full rated. Yeah.
The pirates wouldn't get everything. The radio. Maybe I could send out an SOS.
Look, stop doing that. That's like the scary shit. Then puts me here. Y'all see this shit, bro? Y'all see it? Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Y'all see it.
Disparos en la cubierta interior. Vete a ver qué pasa. Asegúrate de que los burros no derrochen municiones con los tripulantes. Todos los demás siguen buscando.
It certainly wasn't the first time I'd woken up with a hangover, long after a party had turned sour. The need to get out of the boat's hull and onto the upper deck as soon as possible was countered by the probability of running into another hijacker. I had to move carefully.
¡Está ahí!
The fire was sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. How to shut off the fuel feeds. Move, Max. Shut it down. I shut down one engine, but it didn't make much difference. Now the boat could get back to smelling like suntan oil, stale margaritas, and greed.
¡Un poco de cobertura! ¡Aquí! ¡Todo bien, marica! ¡Ya puedes correr!
So this was the famous Panama Canal. We could have gone to the moon while I was passed out and I wouldn't have noticed. While I'd been dead to the world, some of my shipmates were just plain dead. Where had they taken them? It was a different scene than the one I'd stumbled away from. Where was everyone? I still didn't know what the hell happened. I didn't like to think what was behind the door. I had to save some valuables. The guys up ahead weren't dealing with passengers like the rest of them. Maybe I should have realized then that this was no ordinary kidnap job. Something on the boat had attracted the sharks. After I got out of New Jersey, things had flared up again between the Punchinellos and the DeMarcos. Didn't look like things would die down anytime soon. I was gonna have to stay away from the only place I'd ever known. Daphne Bernstein, a recent divorcee, making the most of her considerable settlement, and Marcella was making the most of her. I don't want to think about it. The boat was well appointed.
Aquí no hay nada. Miguel, vení para acá. Dame saludos a tu madre.
There was something firing these guys other than good old-fashioned socialist zeal. What were they looking for? It didn't make sense. Why would they leave the jewels and rip open the walls? It didn't occur to me just what the other cargo on board could be. Whatever they were looking for appeared to be gone. I was on a ghost ship in a ghost canal. The whole thing creeped me the hell out. They didn't help with my sea legs, but they sure as shit felt good.
¡Está abierto! ¡Alto, alto!
coke, pills. You could get whatever party favor you wanted on this vessel.
¡Qué muerte tan cruel sufrida! ¡Hey, parcerito!
Maybe there was something on the bridge. I'd checked every other inch of the boat. I spotted Passos and Marcelo. If I'd known back then that they'd been up to no good while I was fighting my way through a band of violent paramilitaries and a worse hangover, I might not have wanted to get over to them so bad.
¡Hey, Passos!
At the time, I hadn't thought too much about this. I hadn't thought too much about anything. Now I remember it, it didn't seem quite so kosher.
What about, what's her name? Daphne.
Do whatever you think is best.
I think it's best we try to go find her.
Yeah, okay, let's go. La.
See, I didn't think Passos was a bad guy. He didn't need to try to save this woman or the crew.
Through here.
Didn't realize you knew your way around here. They were using that building to get across the canal.
Come on! We're gonna get her, let's get her! Grab the top floor!
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
Come on, I don't know how much time we have! Go, 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 go! And you're being an idiot!
There's gotta be a reason why they're going across the canal.
These are pros, man! Get in cover! We're good! Let's go, man!
I don't know what I expected to find. On a boat full of drunks and bullshit artists, I'd been the cabaret act. Shooting whatever came in front of me was easier than coming to terms with that reality. I needed something to help me adjust to being back on land.
me mate! ¡No dispare! It was nice to see a friendly face in Panama. That looked like the way up, but it was locked. I had to find a switch. It was nice to see a friendly face in Panama. I blocked out all my questions. All I thought about was getting to Daphne Bernstein before it was too late. Jesus Christ.
Fuck, man. This is brutal. I didn't think things would be like this.
I should have jumped in that goddamn canal myself and swum my way back to New York.
Let me ask you again, Max. What do you think you were really doing in Panama?
I was drinking.
People died. Innocent people. Who do you think robbed you?
I don't know. I was told it was people who disliked Daphne Bernstein, something about an unpleasant divorce.
Her ex-husband worked on Wall Street. Do you think he has easy access to Panamanian death squads?
Guess I didn't really think about it.
You were smuggling something, weren't you?
No. I mean, I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't think too much about it, but yes, Marcelo did drive off with something. I don't know what. I didn't see him until we got to Brazil a week or so later.
I think it was money. I think Marcelo and Victor have a friendly banker there in Panama. Your little cruise was to deliver the cash to him because there it's easier to launder.
But I thought the Broncos were rich.
Rodrigo's rich. The other two, they live well, but they don't have real money. Victor's campaigns were always financed by his brother. That is the way among certain rich families there. The eldest brother is the king. You know, he gets everything. The other two, not so much.
And now Rodrigo's dead.
Exactly. And Marcelo, too. It's an awful tragedy for Victor, huh? A man running on a law and order ticket, you know, whose brothers have both been killed in such terrible circumstances. A true patriot.
What about Marcelo?
Marcelo was an idiot. Were this true, I certainly don't believe he could possibly have known about it. But I do believe some other scheme, you know, some other bullshit. Whatever that cash was, Victor could have talked him into something. I don't know yet.
And Passos?
Well, Passos is a bum ex-cop. He failed in America, failed in Sao Paulo. He was surrounded by more money and more poverty than his tiny little head can handle. You think guys like that can't be bought?
No, but
But nothing. He's probably not a bad guy. He's just a man caught in the crossfire of a very rich family.
What about me?
You. You're the fall guy. You're the American. Running around, acting like the action hero. Killing lots of people. You're a stroke of genius.
That ain't how it is.
You were an angry ex-cop. You were sitting in a bar with a history of violence and a history of a bad temper. You were perfect.
Me and Passos went to the academy together.
Did you?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, let's take a drive, Max. You want to do some good? You want to get yourself killed in a good cause? Then I need you to check something out for me.
Like what?
That incident at the favela today. Now, some of my officers say a bus drove off some captives.
They did, I saw it.
But no captives were ever booked.
They probably handed them off to the paramilitary death squads, the,
Caixa Preto?
Right.
Who did?
I don't know, the cops. The other cops, the cops who shoot on sight.
The UFE.
Right.
Max, you see that building there?
The Imperial Palace Hotel?
Yeah, that's what it says. People go in there, in large groups, under armed guard. But it isn't a police station, and no one comes out of there.
Why don't you just go in and bust the joint, get a warrant?
I'm only a cop, Max.
So you keep saying. Time to find out what was going on here. I didn't fancy booking myself in the presidential suite, so went looking for the basement. I wasn't too excited about the acoustics in this place. A couple of gunshots would sound like I'd walked in here with a goddamn marching band. It wasn't pretty.
but I guess none of what was about to happen was gonna be. It was the question I kept on asking myself.
Once again, as always, you know what I'm saying? Locked into another good video. This was a lot of action that just went down. I appreciate y'all for this one right here. And we're gonna run this tomorrow. When I do the rest of the before tomorrow. I'll try that video tomorrow. So, until then, y'all, stay cool, stay blessed, stay calm, stay sane. What you gotta do to be living, you know what I'm saying? Don't do no horrible bad shit, but stay in your positive, proud shit you can. And it was a good protest I saw today. So, there's a lot going on. I'm glad we did what we did today. So, stay on 10 toes down. What we gotta do these days, you know? Till then, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Stay blessed and stay calm. Peace.